Hi, this is Josh Shrier, and I welcome you to another episode of Business Masters Daily, where we tackle all of the top issues in business from mindset to selling, marketing, email marketing, social media, and everything in between. In today's episode, I want to discuss what is probably one of my favorite topics and what I'm finding with market research is a topic that's a very sore subject with a lot of people. And that is, are you what I would like to call a technician or an entrepreneur? Now, again, this is a very sore subject for a lot of people, as I'm finding, because most people who own their own businesses are not really entrepreneurs. They really are web designers, plumbers, lawyers who happen to be their own boss. But they're not really entrepreneurs. They're not visionaries. They're not looking towards the future. They're just trying to finish jobs, get paid as if they were an employee, but like I said, they're working for themselves with much worse terms and conditions that they would never accept in an actual job, but they're accepting that as for themselves when they're doing for themselves. And but I've gotten some feedback on this position because some people will say, well, Josh, I'm an artist, I'm a lawyer, I like what I do. I can't just outsource that to China and the Philippines and Pakistan. And that's a good point. But you always have to think ahead because unless you're a minimalist, which is totally fine, there's nothing wrong with that, and you tell me something to the effect of that I'm happy making $100,000 a year, $150,000 a year. But if you want to get to the next level in business, you can't be just by yourself because there's only a certain amount of hours of the day. You can't invent more. I'd love to, but you can't make more than 24. And and therefore you're stuck because even if you bill 10, 12, 15 hours a day at $100 an hour, after taxes, you're still left with $150,000 a year, something like $200,000. Let's do the math again. It's a lot of money, but it doesn't make you rich. You can't retire on that kind of money unless you're a very good investor at that point. But what about an entrepreneur? This is someone who has zero interest in doing his job, which already eliminates a lot of you because so many of you love doing what you do, which is great. And that's a beautiful thing. And that should be turned down at all. It shouldn't be negated at all. But if every time you do something, you're only doing it because you think you're the best to do it, and there's no one else out there cheaper, better, faster than you, I don't know what to say. That's a little bit, I hate to use this word, but it's a little bit arrogant. So again, this is a powerful question. What are you? Are you someone who wants to only do their job and everyone else's job? You want to do the marketing, the sales, the accounting, then the fulfillment of the service or the product, all these things you want to try to do yourself. So you're gonna run out, you realize at that point that you're only at 10, there's a lot of $10 an hour, $5 an hour jobs that you're doing that are unnecessary. But some people are happy with that. Some people want the control, and the giving up control drives them crazy. And if that's you, so I understand, but you have to know it's going to inhibit your growth, it's going to inhibit your happiness, it's going to inhibit the time you spend with your family. Because in essence, a technician is an employee with a bad boss. So that's it for today's episode. I hope that didn't get too many people too upset. And and we'll see you next time. Have a nice day. Bye for now.